the current economic conditions throughout our state, we cannot afford to ignore the water challenges before us. In addressing the challenges, I believe there are some areas where increased federal involvement can be helpful. However, I also believe there are other areas where California would be better off if the federal government just simply got out of the way. One matter that has emerged is a good example where federal involvement can be helpful. The uncertainty caused by the recent judicial decision affecting the quantification settlement agreement, the QSA, is something I believe the Department of Interior must take an active role in dealing with. An active participant in the QSA negotiations, as I was, I can testify to the immense challenges and tough decisions involved in that agreement. Strong leadership by the Department of Interior will be needed to ensure that the stakeholders are able to maintain the stability and certainty that is currently provided by the quantification settlement agreement. In Congress, the Water and Power Subcommittee has, on a bipartisan basis, even if they are expensive, Tom, authorized federal funding for water recycling, other important water projects that have helped California water districts stretch the most out of our limited water supply. The federal government should also play a role in development and exchange of technological advancements in water supply infrastructure. However, as we're aware, federal assistance will continue to be limited due to our poor financial condition. That being said, there are a number of steps that we can do in the committee and through the administration and Congress to improve water in California and the economic conditions that will not cost American taxpayers a single dime. I firmly believe that it's the responsibility of this committee and Congress to exempt the Delta pumping operations from the failed Endangered Species Act restrictions until the Bay Delta Conservation Plan is complete and a comprehensive solution for managing the Delta is in place. The smelt population this past summer has fell back to a historic low set in 2005, and now is well below the high points recorded in the late 1970s. Given these findings, I don't know how anyone can say the Delta pumping restrictions are benefiting the Delta smelt. Meanwhile, the devastating economic impacts are undeniable. And as Mr. Costa pointed out, even if we have significant rainfall and snowpack in the Sierras, because of the interpretation of the biological opinions, pumping can't take place. And that is, I think, on the face, ridiculous. Looking beyond the Delta, there are steps Congress should take to reduce the regulatory load placed on water districts constructing new water supply projects. If water districts are going to invest local rate funds to reduce their dependence on federal water projects and other resources, we should not artificially inflate the cost of these projects by imposing unnecessary requirements. In other words, let's get the federal government out of the way, make it easier for districts to provide an affordable and reliable water supply in California for small businesses.